Hello everyone, this is Arafella playing one of Apogee's later platformer games. This is Monster Bash. A zombie belches out the credits, and they splatter against the side of the screen. It's a neat little effect. Anyway, let's start with the story. We have Johnny Dash, a name of legendary proportions. He's a very similar character, as far as the whole concept and whatever, as Commander Keen. You have some hero kid, but instead of going out with his older brother's football helmet and flying off into the galaxy and fighting aliens, he's a kid who goes out in his pajamas to hunt monsters because his missing puppy. I'll just skip down here. There's a creature under the bed that contacts him. Long story short, his puppy's been kidnapped and there's some kind of evil that's trying to end the world. The evil Count Chuck, ruler of the underworld, preparing an army to take over the day world, stealing dogs and cats to transform them into monsters that will do his bidding. And of course, Tex, Johnny's pet, is in the big bad's own lair, and you have to go through the whole everything to stop him. Johnny is mad at heck. Okay, we'll begin a game. For demonstration purposes, I'll start on easy. The 3 difficulties, I forget all of the differences, but there's one that's immediately obvious. Oh, come on. Oh, there it goes. Music may sound a bit familiar at the beginning there. Okay, there is no fall damage, but if you fall too far, you'll be stunned. Anyway, at the top left there, you can see his health bar. You can see there's red, yellow, and green zones, each of which have 3 pips. If you're playing on medium, then there's only 2 pips per thing. If you're playing on hard, there's 1. So basically you have 9, 6, or 3 health, depending on your difficulty level. Your character has a decent jump. He has some momentum. If you're running quickly enough when you run into something, which includes in the air, you kind of bounce off, get staggered. You're armed with a slingshot. You can shoot basically as fast as you can press the button. The rocks obey gravity. You have 3 different trajectories also. You can hold up to shoot up at an angle. You can crouch to shoot lower, and you can stand to shoot just straight ahead. As you can see, there are hazards all over the place. Crawling is important for getting around in some places also. If you get hit, he makes a noise. There's a skull. You want to be careful on graves because frequently there will be undead reaching up out of them. Also, zombies will sometimes just pop out of the ground. And when you beat them, they leave their heads behind, which can also hurt you. So shoot those too. Here's some health. I think those recover a section of health, either that or the entire bar, I'm not sure which. If it is a section, that's another advantage to being on an easier difficulty. That goes down there. Yes, collapsing bridge, not uncommon in platformers. Okay, I thought I saw... Yes, you can use page up and page down to scroll. There is a skull up there, so... Yes, and you can shoot them as they're falling for, splattering them for extra points. Yeah, I haven't mentioned this specifically, but you've probably noticed you can shoot the locks off the cages to free the dogs and cats. Also down there... Yeah. There's obviously something in that. Try to angle some shots in there. Okay. Oh, no. There we go. Shut out those spearheads. Didn't get the last one, but that's okay. Alright, that has a spearhead on top of it also. Should have noticed it being all spiky and bloody whenever. So, here, we do have a life system.
Excellent.
That's an extra life. You have your score, you have pets unsaved. So, okay, so you have to save all the pets on the level to leave it and go on to the next level. You get time, par time, and elapsed time. You get a bonus if you beat the par time. You get a compass that shows you the direction of the nearest pet. And you can shoot treasure chests. If you do enough damage to them, you get bonus points. Okay, run along here. Hit the wall, so at this point you can start jumping. Yeah, there's also a fuel gauge next to health right now. That's from the weapon power-up I picked up earlier. They have limited ammo. And when they run out, they run out. Okay, try to grab that. I think I need more momentum. There is some momentum in the game. Okay. The pirate flag, unsurprisingly, is a checkpoint. Those things in the wall will throw knives at you. And you can't kill them. Okay. Intentionally break this bridge here to get down to the zombie and the pet. And this is really a waste of the triple shot. Oh well. There we go. Alright. So anyway, the object of the game is to save the pets from the evil Count Chuck, or whatever his name was. And as usual for Apogee platformers, it's a shareware game. First episode free, second and third you have to pay for. I think there is a boss at the end of the episode, but of course you're not going to save your own pet until you get through the third one. Because that's the way these go. Anyway, I have to come down here. It's a long fall. But again, no fall damage, you just get stunned for a bit. There's a checkpoint. You have to crawl through there. Grab the, looks like Hershey's Kisses. Okay. Has some lovely little splattering noises. Yeah, cartoonish violence. Yeah. Yes, the chipped spearheads you can break by shooting them, and if you shoot them out, then they can't hurt you. And that's a good thing. Okay. I'll just finish out the level. So we're almost at the end. Yeah. It would have helped to look up there. I would have noticed the thing on the ceiling. Okay. Yeah, there are other shot power-ups you can get. I think there's a giant shot. Anyway. Okay, skulls have been shot out. Good.
Excellent.
There we go. If you shoot all the skulls, you get bonus points. Of course, if you shoot any of the skulls, you get bonus points just for shooting them, but you get a lot more if you shoot them all. Okay. Just run back down here. And that switch I shot earlier creates a rather bony ladder here. You can jump off it. It doesn't seem to make you significantly faster, so yeah, I think I might fast forward this part. Oh, right, there's more stuff up here. This I could have gotten on the way down by falling in the right spot. Oh yeah, that's another pet. And back to the ladder. So it keeps going after you get to where you originally fell in, because of course there's more stuff up here. Candy in the treetops. And you can bounce off the edge of the level. You get a 50,000 point bonus if you get all the bonus items. Yeah, you cannot go to the exit until you have rescued every last pet. But once you do, there you go. And that's stage 1 clear. Obviously I took more than part-time. That's what happens when you're exploring around and finding all the stuff. Although you do need to rescue all the pets anyway, so it's not that much different to grab everything than to just clear the levels normally. In any case, this has been Arafellan playing Monster Bash. Come back next time, and I'll be playing something else with a kind of fantasy theme, platformer, magic-y stuff. And I hope to see you then.